Hey guys, okay, so this video is going to be a little bit different than my usual videos. As you can tell from the description, it is a response video to Mika Kitty's latest video called On Empathy, and her video was a response video to one called On Being Ugly, and I suggest you watch both of those before watching my current video that I'm talking to you in right now, because I'll be discussing those videos and it probably won't make much sense without having seen them. I'll put the link in the description for both of those. But yeah, going on, assuming now that you've watched them, I just thought that both girls like really had a lot of awesome points in there. In Mika Kitty's, she mentioned how like our society just places so much emphasis, I cannot talk today, on beauty, and even like if you aren't like super into that like celebrity stuff, like you are submerged by that all the time. Like people are constantly being told how they need to look, and that if they don't look how they're supposed to, like there's something wrong with them, and if they're not like subscribed to social norms, like there's something wrong with them because of that and they're not good enough. And I just think that's a terrible way to like live your life, to just have so many shallow things be so important. Like I think there are just a lot more important things that people should worry about instead of trying to be skinny and trying to look perfect. And like I'm not saying that I am innocent of this by any means. Like I'm definitely guilty of being like, wow, like I should look more like her, or I'm not pretty enough because I don't look like that, or that celebrity looks so much better than me, like I'll never be that thin, or whatever. Like I'm guilty of so much of that. So I'm talking to myself as much in this video as I am anyone else. But it's just really sad to think that like so many people are so involved in that thought process that other things are getting left behind and not having as much focus put on them. Like I just feel like we should all work on being a better person on the inside before we try and make ourselves look perfect on the outside. And plus, like, what is perfect on the outside? Like, so many people have different views on beauty. Like, literally everyone is beautiful in some person's opinion. We can't just expect to change just because the louder voice, the media, is telling us that that's the perfect way to look. Like, not everyone's gonna think that is how to look. I mean, I'm probably just rambling at this point, but it's just really sad that so many people are focused on just appearances, because that's not what's important. Like, as you get older, like your appearances are going to fade. Like no matter what you look like, you can be a supermodel and be considered the most beautiful person in the world. But eventually that's all gonna fade. And what's gonna be left is your personality and like your friends who are going to care about you no matter what you look like. So I feel like we should all just spend time working on personality and just being kind to others and loving them instead of just being ridiculous and focusing purely on appearances. Like, I mean, yeah, I do spend too much time, like, not even just in, like, normal ways. Like, I just dye my hair weird colors and cut my hair off and change it all the time. But I also like to wear cute dresses and love just, I guess, just looking good. But that's not really important. Like, I feel like I could save a lot of time just being concerned with other things. Like, not saying that it's bad to try and look good. Like, I don't think that's wrong at all. But I'm saying that shouldn't be your first, like, thought. Like, your first thought should be who you are on the inside. So yeah, this is a lot of rambling, and I'm not sure how much sense it made, because sometimes my thoughts don't all come out like I want them to. Like, they're in my head well, but when I try to speak them, it doesn't work. So hopefully this made sense. Definitely watch the other two videos because they are both way better at speaking than me, and they're who inspired this video. But yeah, I think that the outside stuff is not what's important. So yeah, have a good weekend, and I will see you guys tomorrow.